like an ambulance coming my way. Out front, Hobby. Got away with the travel, puts it on the deck. Turnaround 15-footer. Hobby won't go. There's Wolff and another offensive rebound. Back to Hobby. He'll go in. He gets fouled. He'll go line for two. Like the game of Eric Hobby. Hobby's got 16. He'll try to add to that now. He's also got 9 rebounds for this freshman.
What it looks like McKendree has decided to do is just start slashing to the basket. So Hobby's done that. Copeland has done it. Detmer earlier in this half with a spectacular play at the basket. So instead of trying to rely on the three to get back in this one, they're just slashing to the basket.
Free throw up and good for Hobby. He's got 17. He had a double-double in the win over Texas Wesleyan, 17 points, which he's matched now. And he had 10 boards. He's 1 board away from his second double-double as he hits the second free throw. 72-56. McKendree just kind of hanging around. Do they have a run at the 5:55 mark? Nix across the timeline, picked up by Wolff. Back out to Bubba Long. Guarded by Eric Palm. Gets a screen from Colinares. Inside, Beanox. Jump shot won't go. Trent Cool can't hang on to the rebound. It's pulled down by Copeland, then stripped away from Colinares. By Colinares into the corner to Long. He'll attack the baseline. Jump shot won't go, but there'll be a foul as Copeland slams down the basketball. He thought he was fouled on that defensive rebound, but nothing was called.
You know, it almost looks like Colinares is trying to make sure that he's proving a point to Copeland. Here's Colinares as a senior, Copeland's the freshman, and that time he was trying to prove a point.
Foul on Cool, that's his second. Long at the free throw line, misses the first one. The 73% free throw shooter. We'll get a second try here at the 5:28 mark. Winner gets Oklahoma Baptist tomorrow afternoon in the quarterfinals. Second one up and good. It's Long, his first point of the second half. He's got 15. Colinares has 22 to lead the Tigers. Hobby's got 18 to lead the Bearcats. Palm gets it stripped away, loose on the deck. Still loose, and they'll have a tie-up. The possession arrow will go the way of the Tigers of Campbellsville, Kentucky.
Yeah, Andy Wolff involved in that tie-up had his knees on the Campbellsville player who was on the floor. And referee's calling for a towel to wipe up the sweat.
We're going to have a timeout. Harry Stathan's going to call a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take one, too. 5:16 left here in the second half. Campbellsville 73, McKendree 56. You're listening to the Buffalo Funds NAIA Division I Men's Basketball Championship.
Ten. 5, 4, 3.
Live from Municipal Auditorium, this is NAIA Championship Basketball.
For Lorella, this is Mark Miller. 5:16 left in this quarterfinal game. Actually, Sweet 16 game. 73-56, Campbellsville leads by 17. They led by 24 at halftime, and they've got the basketball. Into Nix. Nix 11 points, 3 here in the second half with a 5'10 junior. Across the timeline, picked up by Wolff. It's a high screen. Gets to the right wing. Gets it to Bubba Long in the baseline. Long guarded by Eric Palm. Puts the ball on the floor. They'll swing it back out front and reset to Jenkins. Inside to Colinares. Nice crossover move inside. He's got 24.
Copeland
really unstoppable inside that paint. Palm's layup up good. Nice drive off the right wing. Went baseline with it then. And Palm's got 11. 9 in the second half. 75-58. Nix on the dribble. Picked up by Wolff. Gives it off to Long in the right wing. Free throw line extended. Inside to Columnares. Really haven't doubled down on Columnares a lot. He'll get it into the corner, and they'll swing it back out front. Into the hands of Long. 8 on the shot clock. Jenkins tries the paint. Jump shot up, won't go, and ripped down by Brad Copeland of the Bearcats on the rebound. That's Copeland's 5th rebound. Make it 6 rebounds. Ball's loose inside, stripped away, picked up by Long, 2-on-1. Here come the Tigers. And the pass is stolen inside. 3-on-1, they couldn't take advantage of it. Alley-oop inside into Hobby. Gets some way, got that ball back and scored it. So the Tigers couldn't take advantage of 3-on-1. Some way the Bearcats do. It's 75-60, closest the Bearcats have been for a long time. Down by 15 at the 3:30 mark. Beanock over to Jenkins, to Nix in the right wing. Back out front to Jenkins, picked up there by Hobby. No hurry and no rush here at all at the 8-second mark on the shot clock for the Tigers. 3 on the shot clock. Jump shot for 3, rims in and out, follow up and good. Columnares has 8 rebounds, 26 points. Baseline palm off his hands, goes out of bounds along the baseline. And TJ Stone will check back in for Wolff for McKendree.
Well, before the game, we were wondering if Bubba Long and Nestor Columnares would be able to repeat 2 games back-to-back outstanding efforts, and we have the answer. Columnares with 26 points and 9 rebounds, 15 points for Bubba Long, and 4 of 6 from 3 for that young man, and they've done it 2 games in a row.
Nix picked up by Stone in backcourt, gets it across the timeline. Hands it off to Harris. Back out front to Griffin. They'll play catch with it, leading by 17. Nix top of the key. Pass is intercepted by Palm. Palm goes the length of the court. Layup up, won't go, but he's going to be fouled by Nix. And that'll be Nix's 4th foul. 9th team foul on Campbellsville, but this is a shooting foul. And they'll go to the line to, Palm will go to the line to shoot a pair, and we've got a timeout.
And it looks like Marcus Nix. Is he fouled out?
Well, I had him for 4, but they gave him 5. We'll go ahead and keep it here through the break. 2:35 left here in the second half. 77-60 Campbellsville.
You know, we've been watching, what is this, our 6th game that we've done together of the NAIA tournament, and I'd heard in years past that NCAA Division I, they play above the rim, and in the other divisions of college ball, play at the rim. I don't know if that's true anymore, from what, especially what we've seen here in the second half, where you have these players who are able to sky to the basket, and you have just as good of athletes, perhaps not as many as what you do at Division I, but they're just as good here in NAIA level as well.
A lot of players that a lot of folks have never heard of, and that's why it makes this tournament so special for the surrounding area to come into the Kansas City to Municipal Auditorium and see some great basketball over about a 6-day period as a team has to march through this and win a bunch of games to win the title. It gives opportunity for fans as Palm hits a free throw. He's got 12 to come in and see good NAIA basketball. And locally here, the Heart of America Conference with teams like William Jewell and Mid-American Nazarene.
And they're moving up to Division I.
Perennial Division II national semifinalists as Palm hits the second one. He's got 13. Are moving up to Division I next year. So chance for the people in the Kansas City and the metropolitan area here to see some fine basketball. Inbounds to Savage, double teamed in backcourt as they mirror the basketball, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on Copeland. That'll be his 4th. 5th team foul on the Bearcats, the 2:31 mark, trailing by 15, 77-62. Inbounds nearly stolen by Stone. Recovered by Savage across the timeline. They're going to call a reach in on TJ Stone. That'll be his first 6th foul. Another foul, and the Tigers will be at the 1-and-1 mark.
every statistic favoring Campbellsville. I mean, I haven't seen a game like this in a long time where one team has just dominated so much.
Stone picks up 2 fouls in about 5 seconds as he fouls Savage near the midcourt stripe, and he'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Stops the clock at now 2:27. I think it's fair to say Campbellsville is on their way to be playing Oklahoma Baptist in the quarterfinals tomorrow. That should be a good matchup. Oklahoma Baptist took care of business in the game before this. Savage has his first point of the night.
And we will have the opportunity of doing Mountain State and Azusa Pacific in the quarterfinals.
That'll be a 2 o'clock tip-off if it's on time. Missed the second one. Hobby on the rebound out to Palm. This Bearcat team is young. They will be back. Hobby turns down a 3, gets a screen for Palm. Reverse pivot, turnaround, jump shot, nothing but air. And Harris has the rebound. Over to Jenkins. Back to Long. Long is fouled in backcourt by Eric Palm.
And Palm picking up Bubba Long, patting him on the back. Respect between these two fine basketball players.
Harry Statham, 42 years at the helm of the Bearcats. 37 out of 42 years this Bearcat program has been in the playoffs. A lot of success here as Long makes a free throw, his second point of the second half. He's got 16. And as he said, he's got a young team here. 4 out of 5 are underclassmen. Long makes them both, 17 points, 80-62 lead. Stone across the timeline. Picked up by Savage. NBA 3 won't go. Colin Ayers is still in the game. Rips down another rebound.
Well, you mentioned NBA. Scottie Pippen came out of the NAIA and had a pretty good career at the next level.
26 and 9 points and rebounds for Nestor Colin-Ayers. Over to Long, hands it out, and I think McKendree is not going to foul. They're just going to play good defense, run the shot clock, and try to stop them on the defensive end. Ball is stripped, gets it back out to Bubba Long. He'll attack the paint. Over to the corner to Savage for 3. Rims in and out, and there's Colin-Ayers, just got a double-double. He's got 10 rebounds, nearly stolen. Minute 20 left in the game, 80-62. Advantage for Campbellsville. Tiger fans are going to see their team advance into the quarterfinals. I don't know if that ball hit the baseline or not.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
It looks like it was kicked by a Bearcat. Checking the lineup is Clinton Graham, and Nestor Colin-Ayers gets a nice hand from the Campbellsville fans here. 26 points, 10 rebounds. He did just about everything but sell popcorn. Front to Jenkins. Back to Savage. To Long at the minute mark here. 8 on the shot clock. Long will attack the paint. Kicks it to the corner for an open 3. Won't go by Graham. Rebounded by T.J. Stone. Here come the Bearcats. On the push. The Hobby. Baseline back to Palm. Ball fakes a 3, then pulls the trigger and rims in and out. Rebounded. Up and scoring.
Copeland.
Brad Copeland's got 19.
And Coach Statham getting some players off the bench to give them an opportunity to play.
Nathan calls timeout, I think, just to get substitutions in. So they'll come right back on the court. Nice hand there as Stone goes out along with Detmer.
Paul Mazzaro in the game.
33 seconds left. 80-64. Campbellsville will advance. Savage out front with it. Well, this game was won in the first half as it was all Campbellsville. They shot the lights out at about 56%. Got a big working margin and really put the Bearcats back on their heels. Layup won't go. Hobby at 4 seconds. Across the midcourt stripe. Jump shot at the buzzer won't go off in time, and that is it. Our final score, Campbellsville advances to the quarterfinals with an 80-64 win over the McKendree Bearcats.
Well, very impressive all the way around. We've been sharing the numbers all day. Colmenares with 26 points and 11 rebounds, and Long with 17 points, 4 of 6 from 3. They shot 52%, almost 52%, 11 of 24 from 3. All those numbers, you know, just doesn't really reflect the domination of this team, and they'll move on to the next level, or to the next round of this NAIA tournament. Congratulations to the Campbellsville Tigers.
And quickly, a scoring summary. Campbellsville, Colmenares, as you mentioned, Norrell, 26 points, Bubba Long 17. They combined for 43 out of the 80 points. Jenkins had 9, Nix had 11, Joshua 6, Harris off the bench had 2, Savage 1, Graham 5, and Pentkoff had 2. For the McKendree Bearcats, Eric Palm, the junior, finished with 13. TJ Stone with 6, all in the first half. Eric Hobby had 20, 16 in the second half. What a performance by that 6'7" freshman Brad Copeland. He had 19, 10 in the first half, 9 in the second. Ken Detmer had 6, and no bench scoring. 0 off the bench for the Bearcats. So once again, our final score, Campbellsville advances to the quarterfinals with an 80-64 win over McKendree. This has been coverage of the Buffalo Fun's NAIA Division I Men's Basketball Championship, live from Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Missouri.